I'm Madonna Moss, and I am an archaeologist. I've been a professor at the University of Oregon for 32 years. I'm newly retired, so I'm Professor Emerita of Anthropology, and I'm also the mother of a son. When I first came to the U of O in 1990, I had been studying gender I'd been studying the archaeological record through the lens of gender on the northwest coast of North America. And so my archaeological fieldwork has been centered in Alaska, particularly southeast Alaska, the homelands of the Tlingit and Haida Indians in northern British Columbia and southeast Alaska. And so when I came to the U of O, I had some articles in preparation about gender archaeologically. So I was preparing these articles for publication, but I also early on started in on a reading group through CSWS that was with Marie Vituli and Sarah Douglas, longtime U of O faculty members, now Emerita as well. And we did a lot of reading of feminist critiques of science. And I found that that important reading that we did in that reading group really helped me become a critical theorist in archaeology and empowered me to do some critiques and to change the direction in some respects of my field. The other important influence at the time through CSWS was our director at the time, Sandy Morgan. Sandy Morgan was a cultural anthropologist, and she made tremendous contributions to cultural anthropology, but she also was a very strong leader in CSWS, so she was a real inspiration as well. And CSWS has always invited many wonderful speakers to campus. There were a lot of social functions, and I found that these were really critically important to me, both as a new mother as well as an academic trying to balance those things. I felt a lot of support from CSWS that was especially important in my first half of my career here at the U of O. And so I would say that in the last 15 years, my research priorities have been determined by what tribes have been interested in. And I see that very much as continuous with a feminist and decolonizing approach to the social sciences. Feminist futures? Yeah. I think this is a very interesting question. I think feminist theorists and feminists in general have a lot to contribute to today's society. We have a range of social problems, and I think that feminist analyses help us understand how power operates in today's society, who wins, who loses, and there's still a lot to contribute, and the more and more I read, the more and more I see the reach of feminist scholars becoming broader and broader. And so that I hope that the U of O will continue to support CSWS, that CSWS will continue to be strong and support feminist research that will educate and inform people, but will also contribute to cross-cultural understanding, as well as helping to reduce some of the polarization we are experiencing in the U.S. today.